Compensation plans for 2015 don't vary a huge amount compared to 2014. Having said that, in the last number of years, in the last 3 or 4 years, we've seen more and more companies offering a less than 3% increase. For 2015, that trend has reversed to some extent. For the first time in the last 3 or 4 years, there's less companies planning on offering a less than 3% increase, and there are more companies planning on offering an increase of between 3 and 6%. Having said that, it's not a seismic change, it's a almost negligible change. So it's good news on the one hand, it means that it's moving in a positive direction, but at the same time, the majority of companies are still planning on offering less than 3%, and I think that's connected to previous experience in difficult conditions where, although employers are confident about market conditions and feeling confident about their own organisation, that is not translating yet into a major investment into salaries. Compensation is having a big effect on recruitment, as you would expect it would. About 50% of employers say that what they're offering in the marketplace is competitive and it's being successful in attracting candidates. At the same time, you've got the other 50% saying that what they're offering is not competitive in the marketplace. When we asked employers what was the biggest contributory factor to a candidate turning down a job offer, it was typically that the salary was not high enough. So given the fact that business levels are increasing, that there is a skill shortage in place, which in our opinion is only going to become more extreme, our belief and our view for 2015 is that it will become more and more competitive to hire particular skill sets, and that will drive salary levels up. So I would imagine that most employers will have to look at, ultimately as we go through the year and coming into 2016, they're going to have to start looking at increasing salary levels that they have on offer by more than 3%. Most employers are looking at compensation holistically, so not just looking at increasing basic salaries. As we said earlier, it's very important to remain competitive, and basic salaries will increase in 2015, but at the same time, only one employer actually pays the most. Employers should be looking at it from a holistic point of view. One of the most popular things that employers are looking at for 2015 is the introduction of performance-related bonuses, which really is a win-win situation. It allows an employer to link the work that individuals are doing directly back to productivity, and it's a response really to the demand for higher salaries coming from individuals, particularly people with really hard to find skill sets. The second thing that we're seeing is introduction of benefits to do with flexibility. This has been in demand for a number of years, and every year we're seeing more and more companies moving to a more flexible option. So whether that's a work from home option, whether it's flexible hours, or whether it's on-site childcare facilities, employers are very conscious of the need to respond to that, and we're seeing more and more companies doing so every year. For more information, visit hays.ca/salary guide. What could you be?